Hey guys, it's Cheyenne here with Purple Phoenix Intuitive Tarot, and I'm back. I'm going to do another reading for the collective. Whoever this is, it feels like they're on a never-ending merry-go-round ride. It's like a toxic relationship, you know, it's something. Hear my son laughing in the background. Anyway, there's something going on for this divine feminine, okay? Feels like a toxic relationship that she can't get out of. And then there's also a divine masculine. Check out the reading I did last night. I can put that in the description box below. I'll put that in the description box for y'all in case you want to check that one out, because this is part 2, okay guys? We're going to get a little bit more information about these people, okay? So welcome to my channel, okay? If you're new here, hello. If you're returning, thank you so much for returning. Thank you so much for subscribing to my channel. If you haven't done so, hit that little subscribe button down below, and don't forget to hit the notification bell so you'll get notified each and every time I do put out a new reading. Good gosh, I'm so ready for this Mercury retrograde to be over. It just messes up my words. I'm really being affected by it this time. I need to check out what's up with that. But anyway, so thank y'all so much. All of that love and support does not go unnoticed. It really does truly help out me and my channel, okay? But yeah, so this is going to be a general reading, okay, for the collective. So it's not a personal one-on-one reading, so take what resonates, leave what doesn't fit. He could be a she could be a he. It's all about the energy. You know, guys, earlier I was thinking about divine feminine and divine masculine, because I've always thought of my mom and dad as divine feminine, divine masculine. But it's funny because my mom, some of the things she does is very masculine. You know, the way she can just, I don't know, there's just some things that are, anyway, so here's my theory, okay, on this. If you're in that divine feminine energy, it's like you have this inner strength. My mom's a Leo, and so yes, lion very much so, because that is what it is. It's like her inner strength can be seen, you know, and she's not afraid to use it. You know what I mean? Like, it's inner, but it's like a graceful strength. You know what I mean? And so I think that divine feminine, people think weak, you know, feminine, girly, whatever. No, I think that when a woman embraces that divine, when anybody embraces their divine femininity, it's like their sensitivity is their strength. All these different things about being a divine feminine, it's like it brings out the strength in them, and so they, you know, they can seem to be very, you know, more of a tomboy, more masculine. I don't know how to explain that. I mean, they're not masculine, but like my mom, my best friend, they're both a lot alike in that way, where it's more they're just so fucking strong. I don't know how to explain it, guys. I always want to be like that, you know, but and then I think that men who are in their divine masculinity, when they're truly in it, they're not going to be a male chauvinist pig, okay? They're okay with being sensitive. It's like the feminines are okay with being strong and having to be like a female lion, you know? And then the men, they're okay with embracing their softer side. They're so strong that they're okay with embracing their softer side. I don't know, that could be a message for someone, but that popped into my mind not long before I came back here to do this reading. And so, because I was thinking about the energies, you know, and I was trying to think of some really good questions, you know, to ask the Holy Spirit about this pair, this couple, you know. In the last reading, you know, it's like she's on this wheel, this merry-go-round that's just like, it's a toxic relationship, you know, same shit, different day, you know, and it's like she can't get off, you know. It's like, I don't know if she's scared. I don't know what's preventing her. So we're going to find out today what's preventing her from getting off this merry-go-round, you know. Is it a person? Is it, you know, self-sabotage? What are we talking here that is preventing her from getting off of this merry-go-round, you know? And then for the masculine, we're going to ask, what is preventing the divine masculine from saving the divine feminine? What is preventing him from just going after it and, you know, and doing it? I want to find out, what's this blockage, you know what I mean, for both of them. And then I want to find out, how will they come together? You know I do. I want to find out how they're going to come together. So anyway, guys, a few warnings before I get started. I do use a bell to cleanse the space, okay? I do cuss a little, which you heard a while ago. I'm sorry, guys, but I do. I cuss a little. And I use dice at the ending of the reading. So the bell can be loud, especially if you have sensitive ears, and so can the dice. And so I'll warn you of both. I'll say, hey, I'm getting the dice out, or hey, I'm going to ring the bell. Okay? So let's get into this for the collective. Find out what's going on. You know, what's going on with y'all. Okay? First, I'm going to ring the bell to cleanse the space. Father, please cleanse this space, remove all negative energy, remove all evil spirits, cleanse and protect this space. Thank you. Alright, so first I'm going to use the energy cards, you know, the ones that are like open up, pay attention, you know, yada yada. And I'm going to do Divine Masculine over here, I'm going to do Divine Feminine over here. Okay, I'm just going to do Divine Masculine, Divine Feminine. It will be easier for me to talk about it like that. Okay, so yeah, or the collective. I'll just say collective for this pile. I'm gonna move these cards out of the way. I just shuffled everything and got it ready. Alright, dear Heavenly Father, Holy Spirit, please be here with us for this reading today. We thank you so much for the messages you're going to give us, the answers. Okay, so what is preventing the collective from getting off this merry-go-round? Okay, what is preventing the collective from getting off this merry-go-round? Thank you. I'm going to take the one card, see what we get. Resolution. Oh my gosh. Okay. Whatever it is that you've been struggling with is about to be resolved. Remember that resolutions don't always happen in the way we hope or want, but being able to move forward and start fresh always brings relief. So you're fixing to get a resolution. You're fixing to figure out how to get off this merry-go-round, okay? Put a little Divine Masculine over here, Hermione over here, or Harry over here, Hermione over here, okay? Jump in, yeah. You're fixing to be given a resolution about how to do it, how to jump off this merry-go-round. You're being asked to take a chance and give whatever you're questioning a try. The stars will never align just the right way. Sometimes you have to take that leap anyway. This is that time. My phone went ding. So, yeah. Jump in and receive. Holy cow, guys. Wow. I don't know what I'm doing. Resolution. Any more for the Divine Feminine, the collective over here on this merry-go-round? What is preventing them? Okay. Patience. You need to have patience, okay? You're being asked to practice patience right now. It's not easy to do this, but you're strong, and there's a reason why things aren't aligning in the way you want them to in this moment. Have patience. It will eventually work out, okay, guys? So have patience right now. You may be on a merry-go-round, a toxic-ass merry-go-round, but you need to have patience, okay? I feel like y'all have been having patience, you know? You've had a lot of freaking patience. Lighten up. You're being asked to remember that life doesn't always have to be so serious. Yes, there are hard things happening. No, it's not always easy to be here on Earth. But you can always find time to laugh, be silly, and have fun. It's so important that you do so. Yes, guys, listen to your favorite songs. That's what I do. You know, if I'm stuck in like on a merry-go-round, yes, me too, guys. I do. I make it a point to lighten up. You know, to talk to my kids because they do make me laugh. You know, to call my mom. You know, I love talking to my mom. Today's her birthday, August 5th. Happy birthday, Mom, if you're watching. But yeah, I make it a point to call my mom. Or, I mean, I try to, especially on days that are just really, really hard because my mom and my dad have always been two of my biggest cheerleaders, you know. And so whenever I call Mom, I can hear my dad in the background, you know what I mean? Sometimes, you know, I'll call him, but I don't know what it is. Like, talking to my mom just brings me peace, you know? And like, we talk about the most random ass shit, guys. Me and my mom go on, we talk about all sorts of stuff from, you know, politics, what's going on there, because she knows I don't watch the news, so she keeps me updated. And then, you know, just spiritual stuff and energy and, you know, aliens and conspiracy theories. And we just talk about all sorts of neat stuff. Find someone like that that will help you lighten up. You know, find someone you can talk to like that about all sorts of neat things, you know? Yeah. And protect yourself right now. You're being asked to protect yourself and your energy. It's okay to want to give to others, which you do effortlessly. It's important, though, that you set healthy boundaries with your energy before doing so. Now is the time to get some protection in place. So I feel like, you know, what's preventing y'all from getting off this roller coaster right now, maybe you don't know your worth yet. You're being asked to honor your worth. It can be so easy to feel that we aren't good enough or worthy of happiness. Oh my gosh, guys. This simply isn't the case, however. You are worthy and you have inherent value. It's time to cherish yourself and see your true worth. You are worthy of getting out of this relationship. You are worthy of finding something that's healthy, okay? Something that is not toxic. You're worth it. Okay? Confirmation. I heard a little ding. But yeah, to me, guys, this is what it feels like. What's preventing y'all from getting off this merry-go-round? Maybe you haven't come up with a resolution yet. Okay? You don't feel like maybe you need closure for. You're wanting some kind of closure, maybe, from this relationship, this toxic merry-go-round that you're on. It's like, yeah, it's like maybe you don't feel like you've planned enough, and maybe you don't feel like you've got things in place, things lined out how they're supposed to be, you know, in order for you to jump off the merry-go-round, you know? It's like maybe you want to go ahead and have, you know, if you're leaving a toxic situation, you need to have a place to stay and, you know, an income. And, you know, if you don't have an income, then you need to get you an income and all these different things in place in order to do the jumping off of the merry-go-round. You know what I mean? The merry-go-round. Sound like Murray. That makes me think of that Mickey Mouse movie, Twice Upon a Christmas. Isn't it? And you got Murray. They named that reindeer Murray. I think that's on that movie. Anyway, I don't. Oh, some of the things that enter my mind. Something else that could be preventing you is not having enough patience, okay? It's like you want this you want to be able to have an answer now. You want to be able to jump off this merry-go-round right now because you've had it. You've had enough, you know. Be patient though. A resolution is coming, okay? And make sure you lighten up, because then, you know, if you lighten up about things, you find things that bring you joy. That's one of the things of manifesting. You have to be in that energy that it's like if you want to be off that merry-go-round, you have to visualize it, okay? Lightening up can help you visualize that happy place that you want to be in, you know? You have to know it, feel it, you know, taste it, smell it, you know, use all your senses of where it is you want to be. And you have to believe it wholeheartedly, guys. And lightening up can absolutely, if your heart is light, it's easier to trust. You know what I mean? I don't know. That's how I feel. It may not be correct, but anyway, make sure you protect yourself during this time. You are on a toxic merry-go-round. You're in a toxic relationship, whether you want to believe it or not, okay? Some people, yes, you'll blame yourself, you know, and don't be blaming yourself too. Don't feel guilty. Lighten up on that, okay? It takes two to tango, okay? Yep, you're probably at fault. You already know this because you've been beating yourself up. You feel, you know, ashamed. You feel guilty. But a resolution is coming. You're going to be able to get off of this. Just make sure that you have patience, you lighten up, and you protect yourself, okay? Because a resolution is coming. And you are worthy. You are worth it. You're worth unconditional love. You know? You're worthy. Everybody's worthy of unconditional love. Okay, so what is preventing this divine masculine from saving his divine feminine? From saving the collective? You know, what's preventing this divine masculine from saving the day, being the hero, saving the collective, getting them off this merry-go-round? One card, you gotta be kidding me. Okay. Soar. Oh my gosh, that's the only thing preventing him. You're being asked to stop dimming your own light, period. It's time for you to come out of the flipping shadows, dude. And let your authentic self soar, fly high, dear one. The only thing preventing you is you. You're not being your authentic self. You know, if you're not being your authentic self, you're not going after the things you want to go after, there it is. That's the answer. You are the blockage. You know what I mean? You're dimming your own light. You're not thinking, maybe you don't think you're worthy of this divine feminine. Yeah, you are. You know what I mean? Come out of the shadows. Quit hiding. Quit being a secret admirer. And just say, I love you. Yeah. Maybe there you go. That would make her want to leap, you know? If she saw that, if she found out, you know, that how this divine masculine truly feels about her, that might make her want to jump off of the, get out of this relationship, get off of this merry-go-round that's just spinning out of control, you know? When you stop dimming your own light, y'all are both, I feel like, light workers. you know. Ooh, this is giving me chills. Check in. When you think about whatever it is that you're pondering, take a moment to check in with how you feel about it. Do you feel lighter or heavier, excited or filled with dread? Pay attention to your inner guidance. It's always so helpful, okay? So maybe check in with yourself right now. This relationship, if you're the Divine Masculine and you're in a relationship, does it make you feel lighter or heavier? You know, do you feel, you know, like energized, or do you feel drained? You know, like think of it like that. Do you feel excited? Yeah. Or do you feel just dreadful going home? Like if you're living with this person, you know what I mean? It may be a toxic relationship, guys. Those are not good. It's like, go to couples therapy or something. You know, try everything you can before you give up, of course. Make sure you try all the different things. But when it gets like this and it's just spinning out of fucking control, that's when you know you got to get out. You know, if you've tried everything and it's still spinning out of control, yeah. But he could be wanting to, oh my gosh, dude, Sword, just go and check on her. Go and check on your Divine Feminine. You may have to go check on her, you know, because in the last message, there was like a message that was not confirmation. I don't know if y'all heard my phone, but in the last reading, there was a message, and it was like this Divine Masculine's partner or this Divine Feminine's partner, somebody's partner was preventing these messages from getting through. And it was like the message was blocked in March, but the message is going to be seen in September. Okay? So, you know, quit trying to text message her or Facebook or social media message her. And don't even try to call her. Just go, if you know where she lives, you know, go and check on her. Make sure she's okay. That will be you being authentic. You know what I mean? Showing your true colors. It'll show that you care. You know, I don't know. But that's how I feel. Okay? Let's get some intention. Where are my intention cards? I just want to see, because, guys, I am so nosy. Okay? But in this Divine Feminine's energy, I want to see what's going on in her energy as far as these intention cards go, because you can get some, you can find out some, you know, answers. So what is preventing the collective from getting off of this merry-go-round? What is preventing the collective from getting off of this merry-go-round? Wow, guys, y'all got a whole bunch. Honesty? What the heck? I will be truthful and transparent in all interactions, even when it may be difficult. Someone needs to be honest and tell you the truth. That could be the message, guys. The message is some kind of truth coming in. Some kind of truth, okay? Thank you. Okay. What's preventing y'all? Yeah, check in. I'm telling you, if this Divine Masculine would just go and check on this Divine Feminine and let her know how he feels, it may make her be like, oh, okay. Like, it would be shocking, you know, like some kind of truth, you know, like, oh my gosh. You know, if it's not him telling her how he feels, yes, that's part of the truth. That's part of being honest. But think about this, guys. It's like he goes to check in on her. He tells her how he feels, and he shares some kind of truth. It feels like that truth is going to make her so mad at this toxic person that she's like, screw this shit, I'm out. You know, like, and she gets off the merry-go-round, you know. When when he checks in, though, he'll need to bring the truth. Okay? That'll be part of the resolution, I feel. Okay, let's see. There's that negative person wanting a big favor again. Protect yourself from them, okay? I'm hiding my true intentions and I don't actually care about your well-being. I'm looking for significant assistance and a large effort on your part. I truly feel like this is whoever this divine feminine, whoever the collective is on this merry-go-round with, okay? Is this person came out in the last reading. So that's who you need to protect yourself from, is this negative person who's wanting a big favor. What's the big favor? You want them to stay on this toxic ass merry-go-round with you? No, thank you. Yeah, because they just find your stories comical and your life a source of entertainment. They use your stories to go around and gossip. They need more stories. They need more things to say about you. Yeah, definitely protect yourself, guys. You'll be eager to hear this, but beware what I say about others could easily be said about you. Yeah. What a loser. 333 on my little watch. 333. I love triple digits. That's funny. Okay, yes, part of the resolution is making plans, guys. Seeing you as a priority for me. I want to make plans with you. Yeah, they want to make plans. You know, they want to check in with you. That's good. Definitely, Divine Masculine. Make sure you come in and check in on them. Yeah, because they're curious. I'm intrigued and eager to learn more and figure you out. Patience. Yeah, you're an empath, aren't you? You've had a lot of patience. I will provide emotional support and always try to understand you. This Divine Masculine, you know, he could be maybe your empathy could be preventing you from getting off of this wheel, you know, because you're such a strong empath. So you feel sorry for this person you're with, you know, and you want to help them. You know what I mean? All you've ever wanted to do is help them, you know, because you loved them. I will be a positive force in your life and only want to bring you peace and happiness. I hope that this is this Divine Masculine, you know. I hope he's bringing her love, real love, unconditional love. But her unconditional love and her empathy is what's preventing her from getting off of this wheel. I mean, this merry-go-round, you know. Wheel. Yeah, karmic relationship. She's stuck. She's connected to bad karma right now. Like to karma because she's with a person who's receiving karma. You know? Ew. Yeah, please, honey, get off of this merry-go-round. And journey. Adventure awaits. A physically or emotionally expanding experience is ahead. So you could be fearing the journey ahead, and that's what's preventing you from getting off of this wheel. You need to be patient with yourself and patient with this journey, okay? Yeah. I'm going to do it like this. Yeah, guys, definitely, you know, and don't throw away your empathy and your love, your unconditional love, just because that's what's preventing you from getting off this wheel. Keep those in place. You're going to need those, you know, when you meet up with your Divine Masculine. You know, you're going to need those because that's what he's going to be giving you. It needs to be equal give and take, you know, 100-100. You know, each of y'all giving 100%, which, yeah. Yeah, and this negative Nancy, he's preventing you too. You know, it's like he's asking you for a big favor, like, please, I don't want to get a divorce right now. You know, can we wait until X, Y, or Z? You know? It's like, no, I'm not going to wait. I'm going to go ahead and get off of this crazy ass merry-go-round. You know, I'm tired of being on this. I'm tired of having, you know, gosh, ups and downs and just curlicues. You know, it's like you never know which end's up and which end's down. You never know if they're going to be in a good mood or a bad mood. That's not good, guys. Like, you know, like, I don't know how to explain. Go watch, like, Dr. Ramani and Professor Sam Beckman's videos about narcissism, and then maybe you'll kind of understand what I'm talking about. This wheel, this merry-go-round that you're on, you know, confirmation. My phone. Yeah. This is so off kilter. You know, it's got 4 up there, and then 1, 2, 3, 4, 6, 7, 8, 9, 10. Oh, there is. There's going to be an ending. Huh. I'm going to do it like this. No. I just don't like things to be... Oh, okay. Alright, so what is preventing this divine masculine from saving his feminine? What's preventing this divine masculine from saving the day? Thank you. Collaborate. These are in reverse. Frustrated, welcome laughter. So are perspective and safe space. Maybe what is preventing him from coming after you is that he knows, maybe he knows your person. He knows who you're in a relationship with. This divine masculine, he knows who you're in a relationship with. He may work with them. You know what I mean? It's a bunch of fucking chaos, you know? I will withhold information from you for my own benefit. So they could have someone being dishonest with them right now, okay, about something. I have a lot to say about a situation. You need a good listener. Yes, that's what's preventing them. They're not able to vent to you. They need to talk to you. They're, you know, it feels like they could be very sorry about, I feel terrible about what I did and owe you an apology. They could have collaborated. You know, they could have worked with your person, I don't know, to keep a secret from you. I don't know, guys. This feels weird. It feels off. It feels like they could work together, you know. maybe they believed your person. You know, like whoever whoever the collective's in a relationship with, whoever they're on this merry-go-round with, you know, it's like they're being very dishonest with this divine masculine. They're venting to this person and spreading lies about you. You know what I mean? That's what it feels like. Because they're frustrated. They can't control you. I'm irritated with what I can't control and want you to feel as badly as I do. So they could be believing this person, you know. They want to see, they value your opinion and would appreciate your unique approach to the situation. They want to hear your side of the story. That's what it feels like. And once they do, it's like they're going to feel sorry, you know, or maybe they're sorry now that they believed this dishonesty, you know. It's like that's one thing that's preventing them from coming towards you. One thing that did prevent them from coming towards you was this lie, these lies, this gossip. You know, this person that you're with, on this merry-go-round with, they were lying. They were spreading gossip. You know, that's what gossip is lies about people. But yeah, it's like they believed them, and so now they're sorry. You know, they want your perspective. You know, once they have your perspective, it's like then, you know, like I don't know. It's like they just want to hear your side of the story to know if they should save you or not. I don't know. And these were in reverse, you know, some of these were in reverse. So I know welcome was, but so they could be in a relationship that is not welcome. It's not a safe space. It's not happy. That could be preventing them from coming towards you. The lies this person, you know, like your person, the merry-go-round dude. Okay, the merry-go-round dude told this dude some lies and said that maybe he was not welcome in your home, that your home was not a safe space, that there was no laughter there, you know, which could possibly be true. Hello. If it's a toxic relationship, you know what I mean? Maybe he don't know if you will welcome him. I offer an open door, a warm invitation to step into a space where you are embraced and valued. It's like they don't know if you value them like they value you. They don't know if you're going to embrace them like they want to embrace you. You know? They don't know, I accept and respect you for who you are and ask only for the same in return. They don't know if you're going to accept and respect them. You know what I mean? That's another thing that's preventing them. Laughter, I'll be a shining light in your life and bring you laughter and joy. That's what they want to do, you know. Yeah. But yeah, it's like he wants your perspective. He wants to tell you how sorry he is that he believed your person, your partner, your toxic partner. Could be someone they work with, your toxic partner. They could work with this divine masculine. Okay, I don't know. That's what keeps feeling like. Okay. Gosh, I had another question. What was the other question I was supposed to be asking? I was in there thinking, there's not 3 piles. How will they come together? Yeah. How will this divine masculine and divine feminine, how will this divine masculine and the collective come together? It would be a divine masculine, divine feminine, you know, coming together. He could be she could be he, you know. Alright. How will this divine masculine and collective come together? Thank you. Yeah. You're being asked to open your energy field and take down your walls of protection in order to allow goodness into your life. Sometimes, even without realizing it, we block ourselves from the flow of life. It's safe to open yourself back up. Y'all both need to open yourselves back up. You could have both been in toxic relationships, you know, I don't know. I know she is, or whoever that is, the divine feminine, you know. I'm going to call her she, but anyway. Okay, so y'all both need to, in order to come together, y'all need to focus. You're being asked to shift your focus away from what isn't working and toward what is. Paying extra attention to where you place your focus is the first step toward creating an amazing life. Okay? So focus. I need to move these down real quick. Goodness. I'm just gonna put that gossip up there. So this little lot will be easy to move over. Yeah, it feels like you know this person, like you know of them. You don't know them like as a friend, but it's more like an acquaintance, like your partner, they work with them in some way, they collaborate, they could be friends. There we go. But yeah, they could be friends, it could be, yeah, some, oops, let me just hang on, guys. I'm sorry. Thank you for having patience with me today. As I move everything around, geez Louise. Here. Okay. Yeah, focus. Y'all both need to be focusing. You, Mr. Masculine dude, needs to be focused on quit dimming your own light. You know what I mean? Quit dimming your own light. And the one on the wheel, on the merry-go-round, you focus on a resolution. Maybe making a resolution. Excuse me. Making a resolution with God. You know. Yeah. Break free, y'all. Yeah. The one that's on the wheel, I mean the merry-go-round. I keep saying wheel. Anyway, the one on the merry-go-round needs to break free. Okay? This little divine masculine dude may have to break free from whoever this is too. In a different way, like in a work way, friendship way, I don't know. You're being asked to break free from the tribe in order to live your authentic life. This isn't easy, but it's very necessary if you're going to share your true self with others. Be brave, be real, be you, and trust that those who love you will always be there for you. Okay. And then manifest. You're always manifesting, whether you're aware of it or not. Manifestation is based on your thoughts, and you're being asked to manifest consciously through positive thinking, so you'll attract into your life exactly what you're wanting. Yeah. Okay. So, how will y'all come together? You'll both be manifesting the same thing, each other. Okay. You could both be needing to break away from a certain person. I would say it's the collective's partner, the one that they're on a merry-go-round with, a toxic merry-go-round. Yeah, you could both need to break away from this person, or they need to break away from that person, and then this divine masculine has someone he needs to break away from too. And you both need to focus. Focus on manifesting each other, you know? For sure. Let's get some intention cards real quick. How will they come together? I don't know why I'm shuffling them again. Might as well cuddle. Alright, how will they come together? For the collective. How will this divine masculine come together? Career. Y'all could be in the same field. I'm concentrating on my career and focused on advancing no matter what it takes. Y'all could come together through work. You know, we did see collaborate earlier. Yes, see? They've got to tell you some bad news. I'm telling you. They've got to tell you about how this person was dishonest. This person vented to them. This person who you're with on this freaking merry-go-round was frustrated. They vented to this person, to this divine masculine, you know? And so now they're going to tell you about it. They're going to tell you what they... some kind of dishonest behavior, deceit. I have ill intentions and may be planning on deceiving you. Bad news. Unfortunately, there's something difficult I need to share with you. Yeah, they're gonna bring you the truth. Praise the Lord. You know? Praise the Lord. Yeah, about this unfriendly person. That unfriendly, I think it came out yesterday. Keep your guard up. We aren't friends and I may have a hostile attitude. Yeah, they're going to bring you the truth about this person. About this deceit. About this chaos. Yeah, freaking merry-go-round. It's chaotic. It's spinning out of control. I'm a magnet for trouble. It's not my fault. I leave a trail of mayhem behind me. That's what they're bringing you the truth about. Is this person that you're on this merry-go-round with. They're going to say, I need a small favor. I need to talk to you. I'm hoping you won't mind helping me with something minor, okay? That's how y'all are going to come together. They're going to finally get brave enough to come to you. Yeah. And tell you the truth. Oh, yay. I love it when you get happy endings, you know? They're going to tell you all about it, about how you've been on this wheel. They know exactly why you've been on that wheel, because this person vented to them. Your person, collective, whoever you're with, your partner, they vented to this divine masculine. Ooh, conflict. Yeah, they could be holding on to you. This toxic person that you're with, they're just holding on to you for dear life. Could be trying to create illusion, confusion, but it ain't working. You see things clearly now. You know? Yeah, there you are, Empress. Hello. Divine Feminine. Judgment. Hello. Thank you. Thank you. Judgment. Love it. Hangman. Yeah, letting go. Y'all are letting go, man. Y'all are letting go. Yeah. Justice. Karmic justice. Hell yeah. Hangman. Yeah, you're definitely letting go. Boy, my belly is growling. Oh, I need to go get me something to eat. I will after this reading. 10 of Cups. See, it is. It's a divine union, guys. I'm telling y'all. Alright. Okay, for the collective. What's preventing the collective from jumping off this merry-go-round? toxic merry-go-round. Ugh. Okay. Overburdened. You're laying them down though. See, that's a 10. Okay, guys. 9s to me, in my opinion, okay? Well, anyway, it's just how everything connects for me. 9s in like numerology, that's the last number. You know, you don't have a 10. I mean, there is a 10, but not in numerology. You just have to read about numerology. Anyway, numerology, the 10 would break down to a 1. You know what I mean? 1 plus 0 equals 1. And so it's like you've laid down your burdens. It's a 10, which breaks down to a 1. So it's like you've laid all these burdens down. You're now walking away. You're light. Lighten up. Didn't it say, yeah, you're lighter, you're free. Yeah. You're going after 10 of Pentacles. Whoa. You're going after 10 of Pentacles, you're going after the world. You know, a completion of one thing, beginning of something new. There's something new. You're seeking answers, you're seeking the truth. Oh, yes. Queen of Swords. This King of Wands could have brought you the truth, Miss Queen of Swords. Okay. Yeah, Nine of Cups. There we go. Fire and water. I'm telling you. There's something with that fire and water. And he's bringing her the truth. There's a strength. He's going to get the strength to do this. Tower. Some kind of conflict causes a tower. Ooh, yeah, the truth about someone's, you know, Nine of Wands. That can be a Casanova type, you know. Oh, you got a narc. Yes, you are on a freaking toxic merry-go-round. They are negative. They are a gossip. Hello. All they do, my belly, all they do is go around and tell lies. That's all they're doing. You know what I mean? That's preventing you. That's preventing you from getting off this merry-go-round, this person. You need to end things with them. You know the truth. Hello. You know the truth. Wow, guys. It's like whatever you've known to be true, it's going to be brought to light. Holy shit. Thank you, dear Heavenly Father. Isn't that a good... Wow, that is awesome, guys. That is a good message right there. Well, I don't know if I should take these on the side or what. Yeah, you need to have patience and plan, okay? That could be something that's preventing you from getting off. It's like you don't feel like you have the impatience to endure. You don't feel like you've planned enough, you know? But you're going to be given a resolution, okay? It's like you don't feel like you've planned enough to take this new path. That's what that feels like. Yeah. Plans. Yeah. You need to have plans, okay? Be patient with yourself and make some plans. For sure. Yeah. You have seen, you are getting the truth, man, about this person. Could be a couple. Look, Queen of Pentacles, King of Pentacles, they're both on their side. Okay? Three of Cups, Six of Swords. It could be friends of yours. You know? One could be the toxic person you're with, and then the other one's who they're having an affair with. Or could be, we got that yesterday, there was an affair. Could be with one of your friends. Six of Swords. Let me look that up real quick. Yeah, it's like things are unfinished with this extramarital affair. Or maybe things are unfinished in this marriage, because that could be, you know, and they're not friends. You know, there's no friendship there in this relationship, in this marriage. Whatever it is, it's like it's stagnant, you know? It's not finished. They're not being able to transition, you know, to get off of this. You know, there could be 3 people up on this merry-go-round. You just don't see that one. I don't know. But yeah, it could be 2 people. It could be a King of Pentacles and a Queen of Pentacles, you know, along with the King of Swords in reverse, that are preventing you from getting off of this wheel of merry-go-round. I feel like this King of Pentacles, King of Swords reverse are the same person. King of Cups. I feel like that's the Divine Masculine, you know, coming in to bring you this truth, to help you end things. You know it? Those are 2 things you need to work on, is patience and planning, okay? For sure. Because you got an ending coming up, and you have seen it. You knew this was coming, but now the truth is going to be revealed. I feel like it's going to be from this King of Cups. I feel like he is revealing the truth. That's Cancer, Pisces, Scorpio energy. I'm going to have to move my cup. Yeah. Alright. For this Divine Masculine, what's the time? 57:11. Good going this morning. Not too bad. That's not too bad. He is, dude. He's bringing you the truth. I'm telling you all, thank you, dear Heavenly Father, for the confirmation. He's ready to stop dimming his own light. Look at that. He's going to let the truth shine through. He's going to come and bring you this truth. That's what I truly feel. I'm keeping that. All right. For this Divine Masculine, what is preventing him from saving his queen, his empress? What's preventing him from saving the collective, from going after her? Oh, he feels like you're too guarded, you're too protected. He feels like maybe you've got, you know, a guard up around your heart right now, like, you know, or maybe he knows he's going to have to protect himself from this crazy ass person you're with, you know. So that's preventing him. You know, he's like, I don't have enough protection. Yes, you do. Quit letting those seeds of doubt grow in your mind, okay? You need to find balance. Yeah. You need to balance out the dark and light, you know? Go after your empress, man. Let me look at something real quick. Yeah. You need to have the courage to do this, okay? You're going to have to find it. You're going to have to find the courage in you, the perseverance in you, so that you will soar, okay? So that you can go and soar and fly like an eagle and spread this truth, okay? The devil, it can talk about like manipulation and stuff like that. Bondage, materialism, ignorance. It could be your own mind, you know, it could be like self-doubt, you know, it could be, to me it would be, it's like you're trying to balance out the dark and light. Yeah, you're trying to balance out the freaking dark, in the light within you, you know. It could be a person. It could be a Capricorn energy. This is Sagittarius. This is Taurus, Libra. This could be one person that's preventing you from, you know, someone you have to protect yourself against. I feel like you want to protect this Empress, you know. You want to protect her. You want to bring her harmony and peace, you know. You want to protect her at all costs because you know the truth, you know what's happened. You know what's been going on, you know. You know about this dishonesty, this narky-ass person, man, this toxic person. This toxic person could be manipulating you, trying to tell you not to share the truth, you know what I mean? They could be trying to blackmail you into not telling the truth. They could be doing all sorts of stuff, guys. So it's like right now you're trapped. You don't know which decision to make. But if you go with the truth, you're always going to be victorious. You know, if you just share the truth. And when you do that, you're going to be victorious. You're going to be able to go on this brand new adventure, which we got yesterday in your energy, Mr. Divine Masculine. Yesterday you wanted to take this fool's trip with this person as well, you know, with the collective. You're going to have to walk away. Could be a Taurus. You're going to have to walk away and walk toward this path that God has for you. It's His calling. It's His judgment. You have to be brave and take her the flowers and the offer and the truth, okay? Be brave. Be strong. There she is. She's no longer Queen of Pentacles, married woman. She's divorced or separated. I don't know. That could be a divorced person though. And then we did have the King of Swords here in reverse. Okay, so how will they come together? They're going to have to break free. They're going to have to manifest. I really feel like this Divine Masculine is just going to have to be brave and bring her the truth about this deceit, this unfriendly person, you know. Yeah. Y'all are getting the 10 of freaking cups, man. Emotional fulfillment. That's how y'all are going to come together. That's all there is to it. Alright. How will this Divine Masculine and the collective come together? Oh, there's that line cheating stealing card again, yeah. Oh, look. Yeah, if you lay down your burdens, you're getting the 10 of Pentacles, man. Transmuting the shit out of everything. 3 of Swords, broken heart. Queen of Cups, 5 of Swords. 5 of Swords is feeling regretful. It could be inner conflict. Maybe he feels like you're going to be too heartbroken and too emotional. You know, could be an argument. How will y'all come together? Painful permanent ending. Yeah, because of this lying, cheating, deceit. Yeah. He's going to bring you this bad news about this Oh, and this is the person, the third party, could be Cancer, Pisces, Scorpio. They're brokenhearted and they're feeling regretful about what they did, okay? But he's going to tell you the truth about it. That's going to, or she could be bringing you the truth about it. That's what's going to help y'all come together. It's going to be the ending to this, all this deceit, all this betrayal. You know, that's going to help y'all come together. Is it being seen right out there in the open, you know? You're no longer going to be feeling left out in the cold, you know? Yeah, because y'all are balancing things out. They're going to give you a gift, yes. A gift of the truth, you know? They're bringing you all of this. All of this is a gift. A beautiful gift of the truth. That is what's going to bring y'all together. Awesome blossom. Okay. I'm going to get some clarification with the Kipper. Who is this Queen of Cups? That's bugging me. For the collective. Who is this Queen of Cups? Right here. That's something that's going to help them come together. Someone that someone is not married to. So it could be, yeah, it could, oh my gosh, when this card comes out, sometimes I think of like someone that someone's actually like had a adultery, like a sexual relationship with, you know, but it wasn't a marriage. It was like they just created a soul tie, you know what I mean, with someone. Okay. So you're not married, y'all are not married to this person. Can we clarify who that Queen of Cups is, please? Main female courthouse. Okay, so because something could be going on in court. Okay, this could be you, collective, this Queen of Cups. When your marriage is ended, main female, courthouse, you know what I mean? That would be you, right? They feel like they don't know. It's like something that's going to bring y'all together is your heartbreak and maybe feeling regretful. This ending, it's going to cause you heartbreak. It's going to, you could feel regret because, you know, you're with this person for so long. I don't know. But, maybe they fear that that's what's going to make you feel like this bad news and deceit. They feel it's going to break your heart. It's going to make you be all up in your head again, make you have mental chaos. But it's not. It's going to be good. It's going to help you go to the courthouse and get the divorce you need or whatever. You know, when you find out this truth about this courtship, yeah. With the mature man, yeah, I get that with that King of Pentacles reverse. Ooh, it could be a King of Pentacles, the mature man and the main male. Two men who had a relationship, okay? We're getting the juicy details today, guys. Unexpected income. I didn't even ask a question. What is this 10 of Swords, 7 of Swords? Yeah, something that caused them to feel left out. Hot and cold. Official person reverse. High honor expectation. They were expecting high honor. Official person reverse. So it could have been like, I mean, I don't know what a fallen twin flame is. Y'all need to watch and perceive it, like I keep saying to y'all. I don't know much about those things, but it could be like a fallen twin flame. You know, I mean, yeah, because twin flames don't cheat. And so if he cheated, he would no longer be a twin flame. You know what I mean? You expected them to be of high honor. You expected them, you thought they were like your twin flame. You know? That's something else that's going to bring you all together, is finding out the truth about this. And yeah, could have been an affair with the main male. And a mature man. And a courtship. And lovers, yeah. Definitely. 2 men. 2 of Pentacles, 6 of Pentacles. Two of Pentacles, 6 of Pentacles. Thank you. Great fortune. Yeah, I'm telling you, you're going to be given a gift. You're going to think it's wonderful news when you get this truth, you know. They think you're going to be all up in your head. But you're like, no, now I can go, you know, I can get the divorce. I won't feel as regretful about getting this divorce, you know, if I know there's adultery, because you could be real religious type person and believe that, you know, divorce is only right when there's been adultery, you know. And so it's gonna give you a cleaner conscience when it comes to going and filing for this divorce. You know what I mean? So that's awesome. That is a great fortune, you know. All right, for this Divine Masculine, who is this devil? Who is that devil? That main male. I'm telling y'all, guys. This main male. Whoever you were married to, main woman. Yeah, main female. Whoever she was married to. Look, that's a magician's number. Isn't it? Yeah. That's the magician's number. They could be very manipulative, very controlling, you know, like very, very manipulative and very controlling. Yeah, probably a male chauvinist pig who, I'm not going to go there. Anyway, I'm not saying that occupation card's a male chauvinist pig. That's what male chauvinist pigs want women to do, and think that that's the only fucking thing they can do, is stay at home and not go to work and not do anything, you know. If you try, they'll... Who's this Empress? Please and thank you. Excuse me. A new path. Wow. Wow. You see her as a new path, as like the divine's path. You know, like you see this as God's path for you, is to be with this person. That could be what's preventing you from saving her, is maybe you haven't seen this pathway yet, you know, or maybe you're on a different path right now And you're going to have to get lined up on her path, you know. Alright, who is that King of Swords? Actually, who's the King of Pentacles and Queen of Pentacles? Three of Cups. That's third party, man. King of Pentacles, Queen of Pentacles. Unexpected income. Ooh, there's going to be a death. Coffin. So they could have been working behind the scenes, getting some income that was unexpected, like some shady ass shit going on, income type thing. There's gonna be an ending to this, or to someone. Huh? Yeah, because someone's going to jail. Someone's going to get locked up. This unexpected income is going to be found out about. Someone's going to tell the truth about it. And, which, yeah, will be a wonderful gift for this, for y'all, for the collective, you know, who's been through hell and high water. Y'all are going to get an unexpected gift. Unexpected income when you divorce. You know, whatever income they've been hiding, it feels like this income's hidden because unexpected. It's like either people were doing some shady ass shit to get some income. This King of Pentacles, Queen of Pentacles, they were doing some shady ass shit to get some income, or they have income that was hidden, and through this divorce you're gonna get it. You're gonna receive it. Because their asses are going to jail. Someone going to get a message. Wow, a message for sure. Okay. Okay, we got death. Wait, King of Swords reversed. Who is that? Who is the King of Swords reversed? Yeah, could be someone you're in a relationship with, I'm telling you. They're a fucking thief. Okay. We got death, High Priestess, Sun, and King of Cups. Man alive. Y'all's intuition's on point. Getting the truth. King of Cups. Who's that King of Cups? Somebody who's thinking about you, okay? Maybe they're trying to communicate with you telepathically with that High Priestess over there. Yeah. They're thinking of you. They just need to come to you and say, hey, you know, here's the truth. You know, they could have sent you messages that didn't come through. Like I said in the last reading, there were messages that were sent that I don't feel like they had been received because Eight of Wands reversed, my bad guys. But anyway, in the last in the last reading it was like there's a message that hadn't come through. And yeah. And it was like whenever I pulled month cards, it was like either it was a message that was sent in September or March. And it's going to be seen, because at first I said, when was this message sent? And I didn't get anything. And then whenever I asked the question, when will this message be seen? I think that's when March and September both came out. And so I feel like the message was sent beforehand and it wasn't seen. Someone was blocking messages. And but the message will be seen in September, okay? It is a message about someone getting locked up, man. That's crazy. Or, no, the message is locked up. Someone has blocked a message. That's what I'm saying. A message was sent. Someone locked it down, did not allow it to reach your, you know, hands. But you're going to get it. You're definitely going to get it. And it's going to change everything, yeah. Going to change everything. Put someone in bad health. Yeah, there you go. Going to jail, people. They're doing some shady ass shit. Losers. Let's get y'all some dice. Okay, so this, I feel good. This brought out more clarity, you know. It brought out even more answers, so that's good. Hopefully this helps someone out there. I sure do hope so, guys. And if y'all are enjoying this video, please feel free to give me a thumbs up. I truly appreciate y'all. Oh, where's my chapstick? Oh, I've been sneezing today and my throat's all tickly. I keep my chapstick on. I love Carmex. It's probably not real good for you, but you know, I love Carmex. Alright, for the collective, the dice are going to be loud. I'm going to be using these for probably the remainder of this reading, okay? So just be aware, mute if you need to. Alright, for the collective, names, initials, words that can help clarify this message for them today, please and thank you. Okay. Hey, I see a name. Holmes. I have a friend with that last name. Or I think that used to be her last name. I see Lego. Someone could like playing with Legos. They sure are fun. It's like a puzzle, you know? A 3D puzzle. Kind of. I mean, I don't know how to explain that. You're building, you know, Legos. Someone could like Legos. Lego my Eggo. They like Eggo waffles. Oh my gosh, I'm not doing that. I see midget. I mean, I guess someone could be a midget. Ooh, or, oh, I don't have that. Midwife, I was going to say. Yeah, I really do have a midget, guys. It's just, it takes all my vowels, so I'm not going to keep it. Midget. You could like watching those shows. You know, my sister used to watch one about a married couple. And their kids were way taller than they were. I remember Linda watching that. Fidget. Okay, I'll keep that. You could like those fidget spinner things or whatever they're called. You know, those things for people with like ADHD and stuff. I don't see how those could help, but I mean, they do help people, you know. So someone could fidget, or I don't know. Oh, no more vowels, man, but we got DD. Someone could be a designated driver, or that could be their initials. Yeah, always make sure you have a DD if you're going to be drinking. I'm going to try, see if I can get anything. Okay, we got TT. Those could be your initials. T and T. Oh, we got shy. Someone could be shy. And then we have an R. Your name could begin with an R. Someone in your energy's name could begin with an R. Alright, for the collective. Signs, symbols, and synchronicities that can help them today with this reading, please, and thank you. If you're going to be loud, whoop, dropped one. Oh, a baby. You could be pregnant, or someone you know is pregnant. Congratulations. Or you'd have someone acting like a baby. You know, it could be this energy vampire. That is definitely a King of Swords in reverse. Energy vampire. A narky ass person. And yeah, they do act like a baby. They play the victim. They'll play the victim to everybody, even your own damn family, to try to turn everybody against you because they'll play on their empathy. They could have tried poisoning you. It didn't work, did it? Because you're highly protected, right? That's badass. You're badass. Watch your food and drink, okay, guys? You could be into science, stuff. You could make spells and potions and stuff like that. I don't know. Please use them for good, okay? But yeah, they could be doing that against you. You know, pray against that dark magic, spell work, evil eyes. Ask God to protect you from those things. Yo, man alive, you could be saying something online that just really, really sets them off. That, or you have very beautiful lips. I don't know. Someone could want to kiss your lips. I don't know, guys. But look, it feels like you're saying something that's like, chow. Makes them pissed off. Oh, you could like to daydream, and you could like dinosaurs. Yeah. Be careful though of this person, okay? Put your armor up. Put your armor on to protect you from this person, because I really feel like you're saying something that makes them mad. Okay? Yeah, you're saying something that makes them mad. It's like, oh fucking well, go jump in the lake, okay? For all I care. That's what I would say. Oh, you're gonna get off of this merry-go-round first? Here, let me help you pack your bags. Please, leave. You know what I mean? Shoot. God, annoying. Alright, for the collective, signs, planets, and numbers that can help clarify this message today, please, and thank you. That little poor Lego word is just getting all beat up over there. We have 1-1. I see that right off the bat. And 10, 9, definitely completion. 75. That could be the year you're born. You could be 57. You could be 75 years old. We have 11 here. That could be your life path number. You could be born January 1st, January 7th, January 5th, January 10th or 9th. You could be born March. What is that? May 10th, May 7th, May 9th, May 1st, July 1st, July 9th, July 10th, October 7th, October 5th, October 1st, October 9th, September 1st, September 7th, September 5th, September 9th. Wow, September 7th. That came out in the last reading, guys. Not those numbers on the dice, but when I was rewatching it, those numbers kept coming out in the cards. 97. Hey, that's the year I graduated. But to me, I kept thinking of the full moon in September. So that could be significant. Okay. So those are your numbers. Tenth house. I think it's Capricorn. 9th is Sagittarius. 7th is Libra. 5th is Leo. And the first house is Aries. Alright, here's the signs. We have Taurus. We have Aries. We have Scorpio and Virgo. Yeah, there's two Earth. Scorpio and Taurus. Because we saw the two Earth couple over here. It could be a Scorpio and a Taurus couple. Their asses are going to jail. I tell you, man. They're going to jail for something. We got Sagittarius. And we have Libra. Yes, the law. Justice. Justice is here, guys. That's awesome. We've got North Node, which is Pisces. We got South Node, which is Virgo again. So strong Virgo. We've also got Neptune, which is also Pisces energy. We have Jupiter, Saturn, and the Sun. Let me read you all about those real quick. So the Sun, it rules Leo. It talks about your life force, personality. Day of the week is Sunday. We have Saturn here. It rules Capricorn. Talks about life lessons and destiny. Its day of the week is Saturday. You have Jupiter here, which rules Sagittarius. We had Sag up there. Talks about luck and expansion. Where'd I go? Yeah, its day of the week is Thursday. The South Node talks about your past life, where you're from. The North Node talks about your soul journey and direction in this life. And then Neptune, it rules Pisces, and it talks about dreams and illusions. Okay, guys? So this was your reading today. I hope that this helps. I will definitely, in the description box, put a link to the first video, okay? So y'all can connect the dots. See if this one helps in any way, shape, or form. Please let me know if it does help. I would truly appreciate that. It does help me as a reader, you know. But yeah, thank y'all so much. God bless y'all. I hope y'all have a great day. I hope y'all have a great week. Hope you have a great month and a great year. Okay, guys? Talk to y'all soon.